Welcome. You're here because you want the key knowledge, efficiently.
Exactly. No time wasted.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into quantitative analysts, quants in investment banking.
A really crucial role.
We're drawing insights from Ayub Shaikh at Holistica Consulting. He's got over, 24 years in recruiting these folks.
That's right. A huge amount of experience.
So our mission here is simple. Give you the essential understanding of this complex but vital job.
Yeah, let's unpack it. These quants, they're not just, crunching numbers randomly.
Right.
They're actually the architects, building the financial models that banks use for, everything critical.
Like pricing things?
Pricing, assessing risk, informing trading decisions. It's fundamental stuff for strategy and, frankly, stability.
Okay. So day-to-day, what does that look like? What are their core tasks?
Well, primarily they develop models. These mathematical frameworks for pricing complex instruments, figuring out risk exposure, and developing trading strategies. They also spend a lot of time analyzing data, looking for market trends.
Spotting opportunities.
Exactly. Which often leads to designing algorithms for automated trading.
The algo trading connection.
Yep. And beyond that, there's risk analytics, lots of back-testing models against past data to see if they actually work.
Makes sense. You need to validate them.
Critically important. Plus, supporting research, ensuring compliance. It's very collaborative, too.
Oh, so?
They're constantly talking to traders, understanding their needs, and also working closely with software developers to implement the models.
Got it. So what about the technology? What tools are they actually using?
You see Python everywhere now. It's libraries for data analysis, machine learning. They're just standard.
Right.
R is also big, especially for statistical work. And C++ is still key, where speed is absolutely paramount.
Like high-frequency trading.
Precisely. Then you've got SQL for databases, non-negotiable. MATLAB pops up for numerical tasks.
And I hear Excel is still around.
Oh, definitely. Often with VBA for automation and for showing their results. Visualization tools are key.
Like Tableau.
Tableau, Power BI. Ways to make complex data understandable.
It sounds like you need some serious brain power. What are the core analytical skills?
Absolutely. A very strong quantitative foundation is baseline. Think statistics, calculus, probability theory, deeply understood.
And finance knowledge.
Yes, definitely. You need to understand financial markets, particularly derivatives, market structures.
Can't just be math whizzes.
No, context is vital. And then, of course, strong programming skills in those languages we mentioned.
Okay, beyond the technicals, the hard skills, what about the softer side? Anything less obvious?
Problem solving is huge. These are complex, often messy problems. And attention to detail meticulousness is crucial.
Errors could be costly.
Extremely. And maybe surprisingly, communication skills are vital.
Really? Why is that?
Because they need to explain these really complex models to traders or management who might not have the same deep technical background, and also talk tech with developers.
Bridging the gap, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
So given all that, what are the biggest challenges they face in the role?
There's a constant tension between model complexity and processing speed.
The need for speed in markets.
Right. You need sophisticated models, but they have to run fast, in real time. Getting that balance right is tough.
And markets get crazy sometimes.
Which leads to the next challenge, keeping models robust, especially during volatile periods when historical patterns might break down.
Yeah, black swan events.
Kind of. Also, regulations are always changing, so models need constant adaptation. And now, integrating big data and AI is another layer of complexity.
Always evolving.
Yeah.
Now, thinking about getting hired, Ayub Sheikh's perspective must be golden. What do firms look for in interviews?
He really emphasizes model validation. How does a candidate assess if a model is actually good, if it's reliable?
Performance testing.
Yes. And ensuring the outputs comply with regulations. That's a big one.
Compliance is key.
Definitely. Interviewers also want examples of simplifying things. Can you explain a complex model clearly to the trading team so they trust it?
Back to that communication point.
It's critical for practical application.
So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway about quants?
They are absolutely central to modern investment banking. I mean, really pivotal.
The engine room, sort of?
You could say that.
Yeah.
They build the sophisticated tools needed for critical operations. It demands that blend, deep analysis, financial savvy, and serious tech skills to handle today's markets.
Incredibly insightful, thanks. And for you listening, here's something to think about.
Yeah.
With financial data getting faster and bigger all the time, how does this quant role have to change? What completely new skills might they need down the road?